Hello everybody, I'm teacher Hadi. I'm very happy to see you again in this lesson. Is everybody present? Joey, you were absent in the previous lesson. What was wrong with you? Okay, fine. I'm going to talk to you after the class. Great. Before I start the class, I'm going to remind you of some classroom set. Class rules set. Number one. Rule number one. Arrive on time. Arrive on time. Everybody, listen please. Please come to the class on time. Otherwise, you're not allowed to come to the class in case that you have delay. Rule number two. What is rule number two? Raise your hands. You raise your hand or your hands before speaking. Very important rule. Please raise your hand before speaking. So if you have any questions or you want to answer to any activity, please raise your hand. Very good. Rule number three. What is rule number three? Listen to others. Listen to others and participate in what? In class activities. Clear? Listen to your others, especially to your classmates. Respect your classmates. Please keep quiet while others are speaking or one of your classmates is speaking. Respect to him or to her. Great. Number four. Rule number four. Very important rule. Do your assignments. Do your assignments. No excuses are acceptable in case that you forgot or ignored doing your assignments. Bear in mind, please. Rule number five, the last but not the least. So what is rule number five? Come to class prepared. Very important. Come to class prepared. Be prepare when you come to the class or before you come to class. Very important rule. Understood? Fantastic. That's great. No question? Is everything clear up to now? Oh, fantastic. So, bear in mind the class rules set. And now, we're going to talk about what? Grouping. Oops. Fine. Grouping. What are we going to do? Grouping. So, we're going to have two groups, Group A and Group B. Group A. In Group A, who are going to be in Group A? Very good. Justin and Eve. Group A, Justin. You, Justin, and Evie. Evie, you're going to be in Group A. And Group B, who are going to be in Group B? Group B, you, Joey, gentlemen, Joey and who? Very good. Sally. Sally, are you okay, Sally? Great. You did a great job in the previous lesson. Fantastic. So, Group A, Justin and Evie. Evie. Group B, Joy and Sally. Clear? Very good. And what are you going to do? I'm going to tell you. You're going to get 1 star for every activity you do correctly. So please participate in the class activity. So Justin, you're number 1. So Evie, number 2. Joey, you're number 3. And Sally, you're number 4. And we have here number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, make sure to get stars for activities I gave you in the class. So, the more you are active in the class, the more stars you're going to get. And in the end, the one who has the highest number of stars would be the winner. Is it clear? No questions? Fantastic. Okay, now that everything is clear, we're going to start our lesson. So, Yeah. What did we discuss about in the previous lesson? Do you remember? Do you have any idea? Who's gonna share his or her idea with us? Okay, let me give you a clue. So we start with that. We talked about jobs that, okay, word plans. We talked about jobs that, do you have any idea about what we discussed in the previous lesson? Who can start? Who can tell us what we talked about in the previous lessons? What we taught? Yeah, you, just there. Number one. We talked about what? Can you say? The jobs that? Very good. Or interesting. Or interesting. And what else? Number two. Two. Okay. Number two. What? Fantastic. The jobs that are challenging. So, Justin, you got a star. Maybe you too. And number three, Joey, are you ready to say something? The jobs that, what? Very good. Are fun. We also talked about jobs that are fun. Fantastic. And your star is here. And what else? What else can you say? What we discussed in the previous session? Sally, do you have any idea? You're here. We're listening to you. Fantastic. The jobs that let us travel. Great. And what else? What else? Who wants to add more items to our list? Yes, we're listening to you just then. The jobs that what? Great. That let us, okay. Yes. The jobs that, very good. Let us work with computer. Great. And what else? What else? The job that, Sally, do you want to add something? Fantastic. The jobs that pay a lot of money. Great. That was awesome. I'm proud of you. That's great. So we talked about jobs that are interesting, challenging, fun. Let us travel. Let us work with computer and pay a lot of money. Great, fantastic. So now we are going to talk about an interesting discussion, interesting topic. So now, let us know what kind of job do you like, or what would you like to be someday or in the near future? Who is going to answer this question? You? You, Justin? Okay, we're listening. Oh, great, fantastic. That's awesome. That's a good reason for having such a job. And I'm going to ask you another question. Who would like to have a dangerous job that pays a lot of money? Jay? That's good. So, like what? Great. Bungee jumper. That's good. Joey, want to start for you. And another question. Who wants to have a job that is exciting and fun? Like what? Like what? Let's see. Who's going to answer? Sally, do you want to say something? Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's a good reason for having such a job. Great. I'm proud of you. That's great. Fantastic. And now, look at the picture at page 20. What do you see? You see a picture. What is the picture about? Can you guess what the job of that man is? The man with a butterfly in front of him. So do you have any idea? Do you know what the job of man is? You? Justin? No idea? Yeah, there's a butterfly. Maybe he's interested in insects. An insect collector? Who knows, maybe. What about others' ideas? No idea? Okay, we'll find out in the near future. A few moments. Has everything been clear up to now? No question? Is everything clear? We're going to talk about what the job of that man is. So don't worry and keep the track of the lesson. Great. So we are going to become familiar with some unusual and funny jobs. What are those funny and unusual jobs for? Who knows? Okay. We have 3 persons with interesting jobs. Seth, Smith, Sarah Smith. And what? And who is another one? Yeah, Sean. Sean Kenny. Sean Kenny, and third person is Tracy Elise. Okay. So, Sid Smith, Sean Kenny, and Tracy Elise. So, what does Sim Smith do? Who knows? Sim Smith works with water slides. Water slides. Sean Kenny works with Lego bricks. And what about Tracy Elise? Tracy Elise? Tracy Elise? Do you have any idea? Works at a theme park. Theme park. So, there's an assignment here. You have to guess. Actually, you have to listen to the tape and answer this assignment on page 20 or 21. Check out on your book. Seventh means writes and rates. Or designs. Work designs. Sean Kenny is doing something with Lego bricks. So, Sean Kenny, what does Sean Kenny do? Okay, the first option is paints. And the option B is great. Build things. Using so and Tracy Elise works at the theme park, and let's see what items we have in this exercise for Tracy Elise. Number 1, acts on the stage. Let's see if Tracy Elise acts on the stage, or B, what? Or, very good. Here's costume. Okay. Now, you're going to listen to the tape and answer 3 exercises, okay? So, Seth Smith either writes and rates water slides or designs water slides. Sean Kenny paints or builds things using Lego bricks. Tracy Elise acts on a stage at a theme park or wears a costume. Okay. So you're going to listen to the tape for a couple of times and answer this exercise. Okay. Who is ready to answer? He's ready. Sarah Smith writes and rates or designs water slides. Who's going to answer? Answer. You, Sally, ready? Which one? A or B? A. Okay. And what is your answer for the second exercise? Sean Kenny, Lego bricks. Points or build things using Lego bricks. Which one? B. And what about C? Number 3. Tracy Elise at the theme park acts on a stage or wears a costume at the theme park. Number B. Does everybody agree with Sally's answers? Fantastic, that's great. Sarah Smith writes and rates water slides according to the tape. Sean Kenny builds things using Lego bricks. Tracy Elise wears a costume at the theme park. Great, very good. So you got a valuable store, Sally. That's fantastic. No question about this exercise? Is everything clear? Okay, great. Do you have a question? Okay. Okay, I'm going to come to you. Yeah. Okay, we're going to discuss. Yeah, soon. Yeah. What about Sally? You have another question? Okay, fine. I got it. I'll answer to you after the class. So remind me of your question. Great. Very good. And now, I have a question for you. What do you know about a water slide or water slides? Do you have any idea? No idea? Have you ever tried using water slides? Okay. We're going to watch a short video about a water slide. And you're gonna find out more about water slides. Fantastic. We're watching. Yeah. was a fantastic movie, fantastic video. So, what about what? Lego bricks. Do you have any idea about Lego bricks? Can you share us? Who would like to share his or her answer with us? Who? Okay, Justin. We're listening to you. Very good, great. So, yes, very good. So, Lego bricks are plastic toys that children usually play with. Okay, we're gonna find out more about Sean Kenny's job in the upcoming video. Okay. It won't take more than a minute. Let's watch it. How did you feel? It was great, wasn't it? It was fantastic. Sean Kenny has a very interesting job. I greatly win with him. I wish I had a job like him. And one more question. What do you know about a character performer? We listen in the tape about character performers. And again, there is a short video about a character performer. Let's watch together. How did you like it? Great? Yeah, it was really interesting. So when you go to the theme park, you will see some character performance, Very nice and interesting. And now, Group A and Group B. Please share your experience. By the way, I forgot to rate Sally and Justin for the previous acting. Great. Now, share your experience about theme park. Have you ever been to a theme park? Share with us your experience, please. Okay, to Group A and Group B. Are you ready to start? Are you ready to discuss? Fantastic. We're going to start with Group A, Justin and Evie. Terrific. What did you do then? Oh, what a nice solution. Terrific. What about you, Group B? We are listening to you. Yeah. What a wise decision. If I were you, I would do the same, for sure. Fantastic. It was a great discussion. So you all guys got to start with this activity. Very well. And now, I have a question. Guess what qualities one should have? Guess what qualities one should have in order to be what? In order to be suitable for each of the jobs we discussed. So, what qualities one should have to be a what? For example, a water slide tester, a Lego artist, or a character performer. What qualities one should have in order to be suitable for such jobs, for such unusual jobs? Okay. We have a water slide tester. Number one. Number two, a Lego artist. And number three, a character performer. Character performer. So, look at your book on page 21. There are some characteristics from the right side. You know, there's a column on the right side on page 21. Can you guess what characteristics or what qualities are more relevant to each of these jobs? What qualities a water slide tester should have? What qualities a Lego artist should have? And what qualities a character performer should have? Who would like to answer this exercise? Joey? We are all ears, Joey. And for this one. And character performer. Okay. Good guess. So, Joey, you're going to have a star for now. And then we are going to check Joey's answers by listening to the tape. Okay? By listening to the tape. So, would you like to listen again? Okay, once more. Are you ready? Great. Now, based on what you listened in the tape, a water slide tester, what characteristics, what qualities should have a water slide tester? Justin, you have an idea? Very good, fantastic. That's great, Justin. Here's your story. And a Lego artist, what qualities should a Lego artist have? You, Evie. Uh-huh. Very good, very good. Great. So here is your start. And what about a character performer? A character performer. A character performer. Sally, are you ready to answer? Okay, you're listening. Great. Absolutely correct. Fantastic. You all answered correctly and did this exercise very well. I'm proud of you all. So, any questions? Is everything clear? Or if you have any questions, I'm listening to you. Is everything clear? Fine, great. And now we're going to discuss an interesting topic. So in English, we have a concept called sentence stress. What is a sentence stress? In a spoken, especially in a spoken English. What is a sentence stress in a spoken English? No idea? Okay. I'm going to define it with an example. I am going home. We have this example. In writing, we have only this option. I'm going home. But in the spoken English, when I say, Mom, I am going home. I am going home. So, the emphasis is on I. I am going home. Mom. Mom, I am going home. Not someone else, not my sister, not my brother. I am going home. Please wait, I am going home. So the emphasis is on I. And the same example. I am going home. I say, Mom, I'm going home. Mom, I'm going home. So here the emphasis is on home. Mom, I'm going home. Not somewhere else. Not to a bar, not to school. Just home. I am going home, Mom. So in spoken English, one sentence can have different meanings depending on the emphasis, how we stress, how we put stress in the sentence, in I or home. So it may transfer a different meaning. Clear? Very good. Very good. Any question? No more question? Okay, fine. Let's have a break. We're going to get back to the upcoming page after a few minutes. So I'm here to answer to your questions. If you have any questions, if you would like to share some ideas with me, I'm here to answer all of your questions. And we'll continue our lesson in a few minutes. So, are we ready to continue? Very good. We discussed about sentence stress in the spoken English. Now, we have an exercise on page 21. So, as you see from your book, there are some exercises here. And you see some words and phrases in bold form in your book. So, as you see, there are some key phrases here that give more information. So, what are those? Here, she dresses up at a theme park. Yeah. She dresses up at a theme park. As a character performer. Okay. Performer. She dresses up at the theme park as a character performer. So, dresses up, theme park, and character performer are key words or key phrases that give us information about somebody. And in the second example, doctors and nurses yes, help others. So, key information in the second sentence are doctors, nurses, help others. Great. I want a job. I want a job. I want a job. So that lets me work with computers. Great. And as you see, want, job, let's, work in computers are key words or key phrases in this exercise. So please listen to this exercise and pay attention to these stress words. Clear? Good. Very good. And exercise B. In exercise B, can you guess? Can you guess the stress words in exercise B? Yeah. Please underline important words. Okay. Important words. Underline important words. Who's gonna start with the first phrase, with this first sentence? Who? Sally? Okay, ready? Danny wants job Let's work. Children, great. Very good, very good. So, and now let's listen. Now let's listen what words are stressed. Okay? The words that you mentioned, Sally, are key phrases. Now let's listen what stress words or phrases are. So, start yourself. Okay. Who wants to answer based on the tape that you listened to? Who is ready? Justin, you want to say something? Okay, great. Danny. What else? Danny wants a job. Yeah. Danny wants a job that lets her work with children. Great. So according to the tape, Danny wants a job that lets her work with children. Fantastic. Great. So do the rest of the exercise yourself. We're running out of time. So Justin, here is your start. Great. And now, let me clean the board. Let you what we are going to do. I'm going to tell you what we are going to do. I have a surprise for you. So something interesting is coming. We are going to have a homework. Wow, homework. Do you like homework? Great. I know you all are serious students and do your homework very well, without delay. So, who can tell me what the fast-growing jobs are in your country? So, what are the fast-growing jobs in your country? This is your homework. You're going to write a report and deliver in the next lesson. Great. So, do you know that the fast-growing jobs in the U.S. are in the fields of art and entertainment, healthcare, and the environment? Did you know that? So those are three important and fast-growing jobs in the United States. So if you are going to work in the U.S. someday, so think of choosing a good major in one of these fields. They are very promising, yeah, and you will have a good chance to get a job in the United States if you are going to live and work in the U.S. someday. Okay. Very nice. And now let's have another break. If you have any questions, I'm listening to you. So, are you ready to move forward toward the next exercise? So, we have another interesting exercise coming up. So, on page 22, you see a chart. There is a chart that you are going to add 3 more ideas to the chart. So, I wrote some parts here, some phrases here. I would like a job that, or you would like a job that lets you work outside, is interesting and exciting, lets you work with animals. So you're required to fill out the chart, and when you are ready, I'll ask you to answer and fill out this chart here. Okay. Who is ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? Justin, are you ready? Okay, fine. Number 4. Can you fill out here something? Fantastic. That lets you help people. This one, number 5. Number 5. Let's go to number 5. Joey. Great. Lets you be creative. Number 6. Evie? Yeah, Evie. It's challenging. Great. Very good. Here are your stars. Here are your stars. Very good. Now, interview your friend or your partner. Each group make a short talk about what we had in the chart, what we discussed in the chart. So, you can start with this phrase. Do you want a job that, for example, pays a lot of money? You say, yes, I do. No, I don't. You say, you should be for example, what? You should be a pilot. You shouldn't be a teacher. Poor teachers' salaries are very low. So as an example, so I'm kidding. So something like this, okay? So you have a couple of minutes to prepare a short talk and interview each other and give your partner a career advice. Are you ready? Let's start this time with Group B. Nice. Great. Very well, very well. What about Group A? Very good. That's a wise advice. Very good. Fantastic. Great. You have done a great job. Fantastic. I'm very proud of you all. So here are your stars. Now we are going to finish this lesson. Let's overview this lesson. Today we learned what? 3 types of jobs, 3 types of unusual, funny, and interesting jobs. But what? Water slide tester, Lego artist, and character performer. Also, we discussed some special qualities, like what the jobs that are interesting, funny, dangerous, pay a lot of money, yeah, very good, and so on. Also, we talked about sentence stress, how sentence stress can affect the meaning of the sentence, the meaning of what we say. Clear? Very good. And also we talked about fast-growing jobs, 3 types of fast-growing jobs in the United States. And you're going to do homework about some of the fast-growing jobs in your country. And at the end, you learn how to give career advice. You share ideas with your friends and discuss some characteristics or qualities that one should have in order to be successful in that job. And now we're going to look who is the winner, right? So it's really interesting. Justin, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Justin, your score is 9. Evie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 4, Joey. And 9 for Sally. Wow, what a close competition. Justin and Sally are the winners. Fantastic, great. Everybody clap for Justin and Sally. So, we are done in this session. See you. I hope to see you the next week on Friday. Don't forget to do your homework. And please be on time. Great. So, if you have any ideas, any questions, any problems that you are going to talk to me, I will be available after finishing our lesson. So, have a good day and see you in the next lesson.